Hi. Every month, hundreds of billions of searches are being conducted by people. Understanding people, understanding what they're looking for and how they navigate search engines is key to unlock your brand's presence, growth, and connect with the audience, while capitalizing on new and existing consumer trends, driving awareness and sales at the end of the day. Search is an engine of insights. It's an opportunity to entice, to educate, and to entertain, and its ability to influence at key moments is kind of beyond expectations, and it's earning its positioning today at every CMO's table. It's not just a product or service anymore, it's kind of thought of as a behavior that unlocks a lot of opportunities. We turn to it at all times and in multiple places, from Google to TikTok to Instagram. We tend to navigate all different platforms to kind of find what we're looking for. Many of the world's leading advertisers and brands understand the importance of search, basically, and not only do they find the right approach to tackle it and to benefit from it, but they also find new innovative solutions and partnerships with platforms to kind of build on it and unlock even greater opportunities. The likes of L'Oreal and Google, the likes of Intel, and the likes of tourism boards even. For instance, take Saudi Tourism Authority, which collaborated with Google to take the searches on Google Maps or to take the locations on Google Maps to a different level and build on it from a tourism point of view, driving across the whole country. Now, with search, whether it's organic or paid, come keywords, which is the core of search. Whether you're launching a new brand or revamping an existing one, it's important for you to take into account keywords. Unless you're Apple or Coca-Cola or any of these high-profile brands, you have to navigate your brand keywords to ensure positive results, great visibility, and qualified opportunities in the query results. And even when it comes to these big brands, really, upon, for instance, revamping their positioning or their branding, they might go through challenges, and keywords come to play, search come to play to help rectify things. Take, for instance, the recent brand revamp that occurred last year, which is Pia's. They unveiled a new brand logo, a new tagline that emphasized the transformation into the future and kind of the movement that inspires. The moment that they shifted from the obvious branding and the forever known branding, they became unrecognizable for so many people. To the extent that thousands of people mistook Kia's new logo for KN and started searching for KN car on Google. I think it was around 30,000 searches at the time. So while 30,000 and more people were searching for information about this non-existent KN car brand with the hopes of learning something that they haven't learned about, they weren't met with the right information or any correction from the brand side. So how could a brand like Kia could have debunked such confusion around its name, around its rebranding? A couple of ideas come to mind. First, they could have created a campaign around the KN confusion. So years ago, MailChimp launched a campaign about the mispronunciation of its name. So they kind of created different films tapping into jail pimp, mail shrimp, kale limp, and they built on that, debunked it in a very lighthearted way, and they launched those films in selected theaters, created an interactive music video for their fans, and the result was really satisfying to debunk whatever they were trying to debunk in terms of mispronunciation. Now, when it comes to basically Kia, what they could have done is entertain consumers simply about the rebranding and the logo in a different way, from slogan to branding, because obviously consumers didn't really get it. They didn't understand. They didn't know about this new revamp. And they could have actually debunked this confusion between KN and Kia in a very creative way, leveraging today's digital transformative tools that can be tapped into, from the power of sound to the AR approach that people could have leveraged and used. For instance, they could have collaborated with influential people or renowned bands or groups, like for instance the K-pop band, and created a song to kind of debunk it in a very nice, interesting way. Or they could have even brought into the conversation the searches and the queries that they got from the search results that people did around the K&N car and the Kia's confusion, to kind of build further on that. Another approach that Kia could have taken was launching a branded keyword campaign. So unlike most of keyword campaigns that usually aim to drive conversion, Kia could have actually focused on raising more awareness, educating consumers, and myth busting. What could have happened is that people who tap into the K&N related search would actually come across or be targeted with ads from Kia that highlights the reality of the rebranding, explains it, and kind of makes the brand top of mind in a very smart way. And with such ad, they can redirect even people to a landing page that explains the what and the why behind this rebranding. Additionally, Kia could have also probably used YouTube ads to kind of target Google keywords and search queries. So if someone actually searches for K&N car on Google, Kia can actually target them with an ad on YouTube explaining the rebranding, and potentially they could leverage their initial copies or their films that they produced with influential people, or even leverage the power of sound, for instance, collaborating with the K-pop band to kind of create a music video even, and do it in a creative manner. Now, with today's era of short-form videos, YouTube Shorts or TikTok or Reels, we know that the power would have been even stronger. The power of creators and leveraging influential people on these platforms from a non-celebrity point of view would have also created a very big impact. Maybe they could have been going viral with the approach that they have taken, if that would have been one of the ways to kind of debunk confusion between K&N and Kia's rebranding. So we talked and highlighted the importance of search from a brand point of view, building presence to kind of grow, to connect with the audience. How can you leverage search keywords? How can you leverage the trends that you might come across? Basically, it's only the top of the iceberg. And what you need to do is make sure that you have the right people to help you tap into search power, to help you tap into SEO or SEM, meaning organic or paid, and make sure that you're leveraging all different platforms, insights, analytics, and data that you can come across and understand the behavior of people online to be able to kind of tap into building a connection with the audience in a meaningful way at the right moment in the right place. I'll catch you in the next episode.